Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sean. I'll be demoing a phenomenal game called Persona 3. Now, Persona 3 is the third Persona game. It was made by Atlas Software, released in Japan in 2006, and it was released here in the United States in 2007. August something, 2007. But, this game... Wow, what can I not say about this game? This game just had so many great elements and aspects to it that just, made it stand out a lot more to me than, many other RPG games. This is the opening for the expansion, which is actually on this disc too. It's a combo, came with it. Awesome. That's a spoiler right there, so, yeah. You probably wouldn't have known that if I didn't say anything. But yeah, there's some really great animation cutscenes throughout the game and all this stuff, but I was going to skip it because it's not actual gameplay that I can play. So, press any button. We're going to go to the journey, and we're going to load a game, because starting over, you have to go through like an hour of opening stuff, and it just... We don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. So, here in my save 1, that's my main save, level 88, about to fight the main and final boss in the game, Nyx. And this one right here, this is a month before that, as you can see from the date. So I'm actually just going to play this one. This was before I had to make a critical decision on whether or not to kill this guy named Ryoji-kun, who would in turn turn into Nyx a month later. Now, if you choose to kill him here, the game ends, your memory gets wiped, and it's very unsatisfying. Very unsatisfying, because, you don't get the full story. But with the true ending, which was what I originally did, it's much more gratifying and, epic, I think, and it really ties up the story really well. Alright, so let me give you a little lowdown on the menu schema here. So these are just skills, which are cool. These are all the skills I have based on all the personas I have active, or all the personas that are in my command. So right here, these are all items: medicine, bead, chewing soul, soma, precious egg. These all restore either my or my party's HP and SP. SP is the equivalent to mana. If I had to guess what it stands for, I would say soul points, just because. Now the persona tab, all these personae are, I can have the ability to switch them out in an engagement, which is really nice. Like, I could switch them out each turn I get, which is actually really good. Say you're going up against an enemy who is weak to something that another persona you have, he has that skill. Well, then you can just switch them out, use that skill, get the weakness bonus, and makes your life so much easier. Now the equipment, because you don't have to use your persona's abilities every time, you can actually just melee. So that's what those are for. Armor, feet, accessories, all this stuff. Status? Pretty much my academics. I'm a genius, charm, charismatic, and courage. I'm badass. Awesome. Level 74. 485 HP, 318 SP. I am feeling great, apparently. Now the social links. Social links are very important because all these different arcana you level up by talking to people throughout the world and just building relationships with people, which is really good. And it was a very good element in this game because it made the daytime stuff actually worthwhile. And they all had great stories about them, which you slowly unravel as the level goes up until the ultimate max level that you get, which is which actually you just find out something great and worthwhile, which is good. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to Fuka right here, and we are going to go to Tartarus tonight, because I need to level up a mess load before the 31st of January comes. By the way, I haven't made the decision yet on whether or not to let the kid live, Ryoji, but I always let him live just because I don't like, killing what I consider innocent people. Persons. So Mitsuru, get in this party, redhead, Nijo sword skills and ice skills. Kari, get in this party, kind of brownish red head, cool. I got blue hair, no big deal, no big deal. So this is a little teleporter right here. I am at Tartarus right now, and you notice all these different areas are divided into blocks. Well, at the end of each block, there's pretty much like 2 mini-bosses throughout the course of each block, and each block itself will open up after you defeat a main boss during a full moon. So right now I'm just going to head up to the 211th floor. Yep. Taking some time to load because this is a PlayStation 2. So this is the dungeon crawl mode, where you're discovering a randomly generated map. But during this time you see little black shadow things on the ground, which are the enemies, in which you can engage them. And you're given a wonderful little mini-map on the left there. You see that dot on the mini-map? That's this guy up here on the screen. This signifies an enemy. He has that vocal bubble above his head that's like sweating. It's because he's nervous, because we're actually like too high of a level for this area. But what I'm going to do is sneak up behind him and get the player advantage engagement. So they're all freaking out.
They all seem agitated.
Voice acting is really good. So Fuka has the ability to give me analysis of things. So these are all weak against darkness, but darkness skills have like a 90% chance not to do jack, so I'm just gonna shock him. Go Thor, go! Whoa! Use that ice, girl. There you go. So that was really easy. Now,
You're unworthy of my time.
yes, they are. They are not worthy of your time, sweetheart. But what's really interesting is I can't directly control the actions of my party members. I can only control mine. But I can give them like sets of orders I want them to follow. Say like, oh, Mitsuru, I want you to be a healer/support person. And oh, Akihiko, I want you to be full of souls. And stuff like that. Which, is really good in certain situations where you need somebody healing. Because do not underestimate some of these shadows, because they will just curb stomp you if they get the chance. So this guy's just running into the center pillar right there. He's gonna turn, I'll sneak around him. He's not afraid of me, but I got the player advantage, so I feel pretty secure in my victory. My victory is assured. That was awesome.
Don't let your guard down.
Did you see that, Shinji?
Good voice acting again. He was talking about Shinji. He was a guy who died earlier in the game. Died for... So there's a chest right here. This guy's scared. I'm gonna open the chest. Get 118,909 yen. That's a lot of yen. I can buy weapons, I can make weapons, I can do all sorts of stuff with that. So, unfortunately... Wait, is this strike damage or what? What does this sword do? So, let's go to, That's good. Oh, never mind. I was wondering if my sword was strike or slash damage. But I'll use my soul points, why not? Akihiko's got strike damage, that's why he's just hitting that. And yeah,
You're unworthy of my time.
oh, they are not worthy of your time, sweetheart. Yeah, so this has just been some of the gameplay of a fantastic game called Persona 3. Phenomenal voice acting, phenomenal game mechanics, phenomenal levels, phenomenal music. How could I forget the music? Just overall phenomenal everything. I could not find a single problem with this game. The only problem with these types of games, if you don't save regularly and you get overly aggressive and you die, you lose all that progress, but, you know, that's why you should always save stuff. So, don't be a fool. Alright, well, thanks for listening to my banter on why this game is the best game ever, of all time, ever. If you get a chance, you got some time to burn. Oh, actually, before we go, this guy's going purple right here. That means he's a super hard enemy. So let's just have some fun. Oh, I actually hate these guys. They're like Hulk Hogan, but just crazy. Okay. So, Fuka, let's give me a full analysis.
It's weak against Garu skills.
Weak against Garu skills. Well, let's see if I have a persona that has any Garu skills. Not any here. Not any here. Not any here. Not any here. Ooh, maybe. Yeah, okay. It's going to be Loki. The only reason I didn't pick the other one is because she had one that affected multiple people, which has a higher chance to lose. And Loki's a higher level and has a higher level Garu skill. So there is method behind my madness. Weakness! Yeah, thanks guys. I always like how they like cheer you on when you do something right. So I'm going to get them all knocked down, which will trigger this awesome event. Let's attack, yo. That's always fantastic. And we just destroyed them. Thanks. So now, with all these different cards before me, I get to pick. The gold ones over there are money. I already have plenty of money. The green one is experience. I'm not high enough with him. He's experience. I don't know what the persona is on the left, but let's just roll the dice and see if I can get the green. Okay, well this one was stupidly easy. Usually they get harder, move faster, go off the screen, all this ridiculous stuff. But as I was saying, if you have a like 100 hours or so you want to put into a good game with a great story and awesome character development, then I would highly recommend this game. Persona 3, great game. Great game. And I'm out. Oh cool, I just actually learned this. Circle resets the camera behind you. Neato! Okay, cool. I just learned something. I've only played this game forever. Alright. And I'm out, y'all. As soon as I can log back into my darn computer and end this.